if you're going to do the random sample, let's say pick 10, fill this out. And one thing that's missing on this sheet, because this is one of my personal inventions, grade it, mark it out of 10, make it objective. Because subjectively, we think we know who is our avatar. But when we start to put numbers to it and work out, well, I think this is the person I love working with. But the reality is, are they the ones that bring the most revenue? And beyond that, revenue, turnover is vanity, profit is sanity. So actually, sometimes the ones we like working with may not be the most profitable in our business. Now, that's fine. You can have that. It's not a problem. I touched on it earlier. We have to like who we work with to a degree. We want our life to be easy. But are they bringing us the most profit? Are we having maybe far too many cozy little chats that go into our children? And it's all very lovely, but let's assume we have an 8-hour working day. Business owners, we do not have an 8-hour working day. But a lot of the day is going in the chit-chat. Now, if that chit-chat is relationship building, and actually helping us, fine, it has some use. But if you want to have nice chit-chat and you want to have the social, then have the social with all those people that you say you haven't got time to catch up with. Those genuine relationships in our lives. Treat your business as exactly that, in a nice way. It doesn't have to be all harsh and horrible. So that's your sheet, and that's how we do it, your sheet. So this is the reverse engineering that I'm talking about. So the reason for grading it is it's going to give you really good insight as to what is the most profitable area of your business. Then you can actually think about, well, actually, if the bits I like doing if the bits are the most profitable and not necessarily attracting the right avatar, are we looking in the wrong place? Have we got the avatar wrong? If there are bits that we like doing with our avatar, but we're neglecting that actual revenue side of things, what can we do to change that product or service? How can we diversify that product or service? How can we create some upsells or create some cross-sells? So if that avatar is useful to us, how do we get more benefit from it? So think about reverse engineering by actually looking with the people you've already worked with. So ultimately, what are we trying to do with this? Get the right client in who then actually connects with our message. So we should have worked out ourselves what our core values and our mission is and who we're trying to serve. It allows you to engage better with your audience, and it's going to allow you to transform their life through what you're giving. Because actually, that's what sales really is, transformation. Even if I went to go buy a pen right now, W.H. Smith, even before I picked up the pen, I already know whether the ink needs to flow easily, because I have stiff hands, what colour I want, what kind of shape I want. I don't just run into W.H. Smith and pick up the first one off of the shelf. But before I make the purchase, I've already had that moment when I've thought, this particular pen is going to transform my writing or my life or my business in this tiny way. And so it's this one that I want to purchase. That's when the sale happens. That's when you get over the line. So think about what is that transformation that you are giving your client that is going to get them over the line. And it makes life so much easier.